Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Can We Talk About It, where we talk about a little bit of everything, but especially the elephant in the room. Now, last week, we did not get a chance to sell this Remington. This will be the last giveaway that I'll be giving for now. Probably later on in the season, I'll do like some more giveaways, but for now, this will be the last giveaway. We also have these nice little cups. Can we talk about it? Cups, $7. We also have my books here, Blood for Life and The Lonely Housewife. I did give you a synopsis of both the books. I'm going to go back with The Lonely Housewife. It's about a young lady who's involved in a marriage that she really doesn't want to be in, and she also she's trying to get out, but she in the process of it, she uses people and she gets used herself during this. But in the end, she ends up going to her higher power, and everything works itself out. So. We're going to do the giveaway today, but today I really want to get on something that I think that is very important in our community, and that's how the government, what do they do with these people that commit these heinous crimes, sex crimes on folks? They put them in jail, and then once they get out of jail, where do they go? What do they do? What they actually do is they reinsert them back into the community. A lot of people don't know that on the block, if there's 10 houses on one side, for every second or third house, there's a pedophile right next to you. So on a block, there can actually be anywhere from 4 to 6 pedophiles living on your block. The reason I'm talking about this today is because I was coming home from a meeting this past Friday, and there were a couple of men on my block, and usually there's adults outside with the children, but this particular day there was nobody out there. So they're taking off their clothes and walking back and forth, and I'm like, what is wrong with these folks? So I turn my car around, I go back, I'm like, excuse me, you don't live on the block, what are you doing over here? They gave me some lame excuse and blah blah blah, like I always do. I broke out with my camera, and I'm like, you can't be over here, and they're like, and this one guy, he's just like humongous. He got man boobs. He taking off his clothes, and I'm like, Lord, please help these children. So I ended up calling the police and everything, which they took like 45 minutes to get there. But when they got there, I definitely let them know. If this had been Bloomfield Hills and somebody had called you and told you there's some fat man running around with his shirt off around a bunch of kids, and I believe that he's stalking these children, they would have been there and within 5 minutes. And I did let Detroit Police Department know that. Now I'm so sick of the Detroit Police Department. I went to the store a couple of days ago. I'm about to get back to these pedophiles, but I really got to get back on the Detroit Police Department for a minute. I had went to this little store in the community, and they had some young man all stretched out on the car, and basically what he did, he made a comment to something that one of the police officers said. So it was, all of them was black. It was a woman cop, a man cop, and then it was a chaplain. Why the chaplain was there, I don't know. But they're threatening. But this one cop is threatening him, telling him he's going to take him to jail and whatnot and so forth. And he's like, I haven't even did nothing. I have a right to say what I want to say. And then these black women cops are getting just as nasty as the men cops. And she got her baton all in his face, telling him not to say nothing. And I'm like, what is wrong with these folks? My brothers and sisters, that's in the police department. I know that you wear blue and you think that you are part of a blue family, but you're black. And when it comes down to it, they're not going to help you no more than they help us when the war starts. So stop selling out and stop taking advantage of your people. You pissing me off with that. So now we're going to get back to these pedophiles. Now, like I said, there's probably 6 pedophiles on every block. That's a lot. So what I did was I googled uh I googled my zip code address, and I'm like, how many pedophiles are in the zip code address alone? In the pedophile zip code address of 48, I think it's 48228. There's 3,500 pedophiles just in that zip code area alone. Now there's over 2,000 that never registered themselves that's in this area. I'm saying this because there are some women out here, and I understand that it's hard trying to take care of a child, and maybe sometimes you get into it with the baby's father, or y'all break up, you by yourself. Quit bringing these strangers into your dang on house just because they look good. You don't know what they're all about. All these computers and all of this stuff where we can get knowledge from, and you won't even check out these people to make sure that your kids are safe around them. Shame on you, women. Get it together. Stop taking advantage of your children because you hot down there and can't control yourself. So get it together with that. We all need to watch out. I'm not saying that if a person commit an act and they go to jail and they pay their dues, that I'm not saying that they should not be able to be constructive people and come back out into the workforce and come back out into the community. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are people that really, really, really have a problem. The government knows it. They don't care. As long as they're in low income neighborhoods like this, they're always going to be pedophiles, like on top of pedophiles. Like I said, there's so many in just like the 4822 district alone. I went on here and looked up pedophiles, and just in a 5 block radius, there's like 350 pedophiles. So, ladies, please be careful. You block clubs, be on the lookout for these people. They could be in your own backyard. You know, you could know a person all their life and never really know what's going on with them. So I want you guys to please be aware of that. We're gonna take a commercial break in a minute. But one thing I want to do say about Snyder had put a law in effect concerning pedophilia, and he was saying that when the people who commit these crimes, when they come out, they have to pay so much money to the state. Why, I don't know. They already paid their debts to society, so I don't know why he's making them pay that. So in a year's time, so this law went into effect September the 13th, 2013. So it's been 3 years. So they've been having all of these people pay this money and this, that, and the other. Where's that money at, Snyder? If this law then came into effect, and this is revenue of Michigan, Detroit, or wherever it's supposed to go. Where's that money at? You know, I had a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and I was telling them that I just felt like Snyder done did so many people bad, and I was telling her that somebody might assassinate him, and she was like, "Don't say that. Don't go on the air and say that and this, that, and the other. They might think you a terrorist. Are you crazy? Are you really fooling? What I mean, what you mean? I'm a terrorist? That man, the one that turned around and killed everybody. What you mean? Am I a terrorist? He's a terrorist. Why is he still getting Detroiters money? Why is he still here? Why do he has a job? That's what I want to know. Why do this man still have a job? Every time he gets interviewed, they ask him a question, and it'd be like, Governor Snyder, what are you gonna do about Flint? What? Looking like Bugs Bunny all choked up on crack. Get yourself together. You need to just go ahead and just get up out this game in Detroit. Cause I'm telling you, and it don't have nothing to do with me being no terrorist or anything. This is how I feel. You done hurt some people and took some people's lives. You better watch out for your own life, man. Do you understand what you done did to people down there? And you walking around like nothing's gonna happen. Everything is everything, and it don't even have to be the people you hurt. It could be your own government. This thing goes further than a lot of us realize. And I've said before, as far as that ground up in Flint, I believe somebody wants Flint. They want that land up there because you got all this contaminated water up here. Okay, it contaminated the soil. The insects got to be have some type of repercussions from it. The animals drinking this water, and like I said, the soil is not going to be any good in a minute. So, what are you going to do? When I come back, I would love to hear what you have to say about the pedophilia and this thing with Governor Snyder. When we get back, we will be doing our giveaway for the first caller, and we will see you in a minute.
Hundreds and thousands of women are being abused. They're in the fight of their life. Please help them. Please help me. I'm in the fight of my life. Family was so wonderful. I don't get to see him anymore. Something changed in him. He's not the same. I'm in the fight of my life. Please help me. No more. I have a beautiful husband and I love him with all my might. He means the world to me. Until one day I disagree with him. If this happens to you, get away, run away, do whatever you have to. Just get out. Get out! And there's one poem in here that I really love, and I want to read it to you right now. His eyes talk to me. His voice follows me. His smiles comfort me. He's lovely. His touch fills me. His emotions lift me. His glow brightens me. He's lovely. In his arms I find delight. When we're together, my soul takes flight. And surely my eyes can see he's lovely. He comes to me in my darkest hour with passion that passes all reasoning. He's a delicate flower. He means the world to me. And in my eyes, he is so lovely.
Hello, and we're back, folks. And I'm taking the first caller. You are the first caller, and you have won the Remington shaver.
Hello.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm so blessed. How are you, sir?
We live and in color, sister. How you doing? It's good to hear you on the mic talking that real stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I don't know what your girlfriend was talking about, no diss, but you must speak that nowadays. Snyder should be hung slowly so he can he should be hung slowly. he should be drinking that water. But better yet, instead of drinking that water, he should shoot a needle in his arm every day with that water in it. Because it's summertime now, and they ain't taking no showers. They still got to drink that water. You know, you want some ice cold, good water.
Exactly.
You can't hardly make ice. You know what I'm saying?
It's sad, brother.
It's so sad how black people are still Willie Lynch to want to involve these devils inside of our mix. As we try to get better, we getting worse at the same time because you want to keep it universal. That ain't nothing universal. They got theirs. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as them police downtown Saturday, they rushed this one guy. It was like about 30 officers just rushed this one guy in the corner of Greektown Casino, this on the outside. And so me and my partner, we was chilling right there, and we was talking some knowledge, you know, like you was talking. And so this woman, like you said, oh, my gosh, she got rambunctious. I had to keep her back from my partner because he's like, hey, I got my First Amendment rights. I can speak this. We ain't did nothing, man. We sitting there, but I'm like,
but that
hold on. He
matter.
all right.
That really doesn't matter when it comes to the law as far as your First Amendment rights.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm not laundering or
excuse
anything.
me,
Me and
sir.
my man are
Now,
talking.
you've won this Remington right here. I need you to come down here and pick this up. Is there any way you can come and pick up your gift?
Not at this moment, sweetheart, and the show can't. I really, you know what? I would like to donate it to the next person since I can't get to it. You know,
that's really
how
nice
we do.
of you. That is
so
nice of you.
Whoever the next person is that's going to kick some knowledge and enlighten the people, my people, get that gift.
Well, all right.
The enlightened one. That's what I'm going to do. I want to give it to the enlightened one so we can enlighten our people. Because, look, this is the other part. This is what I want to say. I go out to the end of my alley because I like going out to the end of the alley, looking at the sun and let it radiate against me, look down the block and each way. It's a white guy that's fixing on this black guy's fence, and it's not a fence. It's going to be a wall. He saw me come out. You know, I have my blue chucks on. I'm just chilling, minding my business. He's sitting in his car.
The show is only like 30 minutes long, sir. I appreciate your call. I really do appreciate you supporting me. I love you so much. Please don't hesitate to call me back, and we will be talking to you again real soon. Hello? All right, then. Thank you so much. And he told me to pay it forward to the next person. So the very next person that call will receive this Remington shaver. You have to come down to 160 Victor, located in Highland Park, Michigan. You have like 40 minutes to come and retrieve your gift. I will be here until 10 after 4, and I'm looking for the first caller, once again, to call in for the shaver. So once again, thank you so much, brother, for calling. You're right. A lot of us are so misled with the things that's going on, especially in our youth. Over the weekend, I think it was over the weekend, they had some big fight down here at the Riverwalk, and it was like maybe 20, 30 children, young adults down there. And if any of those young adults are watching, I want to let you know, shame on you. You claim you so grown, you can do things on your own, but you don't have no self-control when it comes to yourself. But then when you get in a jam, you want to start crying and calling mama, please go get. You know what? Get yourselves together. Y'all make it hard for your own older race to even want to support you when you act like that. Then you want to get all up in your elders' face and talk down to them. Don't you know that these people made it possible for you to even go downtown Detroit and walk around and enjoy the river off of a city or a country that we built, and we wasn't even able to do that? You take full advantage of all the things your forefathers done for you, and you haven't done nothing for yourself. You need to start getting it together. So, with that being said, you are caller number 1, and you have won the Remington shaver. How are you, caller? Hello?
Connected, am I on?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I just want to say very briefly that you have a very informative show. It's definitely, in my opinion, what the people need. You're speaking the real. That's just what we need to hear nowadays.
Thank you.
Kudos to you for that, for being courageable enough to say what a lot of people are afraid to say.
Well, I love my people, and I want us to, come together and know that if anything happens in this world, everybody's going to go back to their own culture. We don't have anything. We need to start building things now.
Absolutely. I totally and 100% unequivocally agree.
So, as I said, you've won the Razor, and you have to come down to 160 Victor to pick it up.
Oh, is that right? All right. I finally won something, huh?
Yes, you did.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So
I
you
will
have
be down
40
there. If you give
minutes.
me that address one more time, I'll definitely come and pick it up.
Okay, it's 160 Victor Street.
160 Victor. That's in Highland Park. Okay.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
I know exactly where it is.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, and you keep doing that productive work for the people. I guarantee you it might fall on a few deaf ears right now, but you keep on spreading that word. I guarantee you that seed is going to be planted and it's going to be a harvest one day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All I can do is plant the seeds and wait for the harvest.
Absolutely. That's what it's about, sowing and reaping.
Thank you so much, my brother. Peace be unto you.
Peace and love to you.
Hello, caller. You on the air? Okay, they must have left. So, you have to excuse me. It's one of those hot days, and I am a sweater. I'm so passionate about what I do that I just, bam, the sweat just comes out. So, just forgive me with that. But once again, I would like to say thank you guys. I really appreciate the callers. I appreciate the guy that paid it forward with the razor. I really appreciate you, sir. I appreciate my young brothers and sisters, but I really need to let you guys know that this world is not all fun and games. And everybody has somebody that they have to look up to, answer to, be held accountable to. And even when you get older, you still have to go through that. So I'm telling you, young kids, you sit up, you argue with your moms, you argue with your fathers, you won't do anything. But then when they're gone, what are you gonna do? Now I talked about this when I very first got on the air. I believe this was Mother's Day, and I was talking about the relationship that I had with my mother and the things that I didn't think that she had did right or whatever, and it really, 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 really upset me. And when she passed away, I had nobody basically to talk to. So you guys better hold your mothers and fathers in high esteem. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Hey,
You got
Sister Donna,
you got
it's
1 minute,
Brother
sir.
Tubbs again. I just called a moment ago, and you said I had won a prize, but I think I hung up too quick before I gave you my name.
Okay.
Would that be possible to give it to you on the air, or should
No,
should
no,
I
no, no.
just
Just
wait
some.
on hold?
No, you know what? When you come down, all you have to do is say I come for. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do need your name, and I really don't want to give it over the air. So can you hold on for a minute, cause we'll be going off the air pretty soon.
Absolutely, because I will be down there. I'm actually en route right now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a
Mhm.
good day.
Just hold. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude this show for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm about to go home and get in my little pool. But until then, until next week, you guys stay strong.